Welcome everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 3 of A Game of Thrones. We are playing with the Mother of Dragons expansion, and we're also calling this our Clash of Kings season. Just had a great round 2. Targaryens have now got the Iron Bank of Bravos. I'm going to add one more Iron Bank card to the tray, so now someone can actually take this for just one power token. It's a Savvy Steward. They can they can add one barrel from the barrel tokens to one of their areas and progress up the supply track. So I'll get that barrel ready and just kind of put the barrel on here. And we are going to jump into round number 3. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. As you guys know, the channel is not monetized, so if you can check out our bookstore link below, you can pick up books like The Necromancy of Nyarlathotep and The Genealogy of Cthulhu. You can also hit us up on our Patreon, where we will give you some upcoming paint-through videos for A Song of Ice and Fire miniature game. I think we're going to be doing Greyjoy next. Also, upcoming schedule of a Joan of Arc campaign and other features. We've got the... we just did some unboxings of some more Song of Ice and Fire. I've got the Tully Cavaliers here. You can check these. These guys are great looking. I'm looking forward to painting these up. So yeah, go check them out. As usual, liking, subscribing, your comments are appreciated below. Let's jump into round number 3 without further ado. So we will start off with our Westeros phase. And we will end the Essos phase because we've got the Mother of Dragons here. So first up, we've got 2. We're going to move the Wildling token up 2. We got Winter is Coming. Immediately shuffle this deck and then draw a new card. So we can shuffle the deck with the discard pile. And the new card is a Throne of Blades. The holder of the Iron Throne, which is Baratheon, chooses whether everyone updates their supply and reconciles army. Everyone musters units. The card has no effect. Let's give everybody a muster units. So we'll all muster units. Let's see what we can get here. So we'll start off with our Baratheons. They've got 2, 4. I think this is Baratheon. 4, 5. They've got 5. I'm just going to make sure that they got the 3 castles here in the victory. They've actually moved up to 1, 2, 3, right? Because they've also got this. So they got 5 that they can do, 4, 5. So we'll give them 2 horses. And they actually can have a 3 army. They have 1 3 army. They have a 2. And let's also give them in the Kingswood, we'll give them here. So we'll put those at Storm's End, let's say. Okay, so then we'll move on to the Lannisters. They have got 2, 4. 2, 4. They've got 4. So let's give them Lannisters. We'll take 2 knights as well. We'll place 1 here and 1 in Lannisport. Next up, we will go to Starks. Starks have 2, 3, 4. Let's also give them 2 horses. Place them in Winterfell. Next up, we will go to Dorne. The Dornish have 2, 3. 3, we'll give them 1 and 1. I'll swap out one of these and we'll give them 2 back on Sunspear. Next up, we will go to Greyjoy. Greyjoy also has 4. We'll give them 2 knights. Place those in Seaguard. Okay, next up we will go to Highgarden. They have 4 also. Give them 2 knights. 2 knights for Highgarden. Place them in Highgarden. Okay, then we will, actually I'm going to swap out one of these for one of these. We'll upgrade one and we'll move one. So they got 2 in the reach and 2 in high garden. Next up is Aaron. They've got 3. Let's give them 1 and are they able to have a 3? Sure, they can have a 3. Let's give them a 3 army here. And lastly, Targaryen. Targaryen has got 3. 3. So we'll give the Targaryens a knight and a here. Okay, so we also can do our Iron Bank here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to have the Targaryens get a free, because they can pay -1 for this, they're going to get a free Savvy Steward. They're going to get the extra barrel. I'll place that in Bravos. And they can move up the track to 5 now. So they have got 5, and we'll discard this Iron Bank loan card. Next up, we will go to continue the Westeros phase. Dark Winds, Dark Words. The holder of the Messenger Raven chooses. Everyone collects 1 power token. Okay, we'll do that. Everyone collects a power token. 1, 2, 3, 4. Greyjoy, Baratheon, Lannister. Okay. Next up is Part 3 of Westeros phase. A Feast for Crows. Consolidate power orders cannot be played during this phase. No consolidate powers. So none of those crowns. And then finally, Essos phase. Carhold and Old Town. Old Town have Baratheon, have Targaryen. In reverse order, each player moves a loyalty token to adjacent area. Okay, so each player can move a loyalty token to adjacent area. That Targaryen's Highgarden will move it here. They'll move it to here, to the Boneway. River One will move it to Heron Hall. And Carhold, let's move it up to Castle Black. Okay, so everyone moves it 1 space. That looks like they're all covered. So good. So let's jump into the orders. Let's place our orders on the board. We cannot play Consolidate Powers this round. So that's these tokens. Let's go ahead and do this, 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 and this. I will kind of go a bit briefly for here, 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 and here. Kind of just doing it quickly. Let's see what we have for Sun Spear. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do that. Okay. Greyjoy. Greyjoy we will do this, this, this and this for Greyjoy. Next up we will do Dorne, Greyjoy, Highgarden. Highgarden, let's give them here, here, Highgarden, We'll also have this one, this one. Okay, and next up is Aaron. This one here. Oops. Put this one here, and this one and this one. Lastly, Targaryen. Targaryen, we're going to do this, 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 and this. Oops. Okay, so let's jump into reveal orders. So we got Old Town, Highgarden, The Reach, Ironwood, Sunspear. No consolidate orders this round. The Eyrie, the Vale, Narrow Sea, White Harbor, Winterfell, Moat Cailin, the Twins, the Pike. Okay, so we'll jump into it. Let's do our raid orders first. Oh, we didn't do Lannisters. Sorry. Let's do Lannisters here, 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 and here. Raid orders first. Baratheon. No raid orders. Next up is Lannister raid orders. Again, causing the Greyjoy to not be able to move. Greyjoys have been raided. Lannister goes to Stark. Stark is able to counter the Eyrie. Sunspear takes off these ships from Baratheon. The raid order. And this raid order is cleared. Next, we're going to do our marches. So we'll start off with Baratheon. Baratheon is going to march up into Crackleclaw Point with +1. And let's have Lannisters are going to attack the Greyjoys at the Seaguard. Lannisters attacking Greyjoys with Seaguard. Let's pull a Lannister card out and a Greyjoy card out. Kind of do it at random. So, Lannisters get 3, 4, -1 is -1 for that is 2 versus 4. They get the card Sir Kevin Lannister, so they get 5. If you're attacking all participating footmen, add +2 combat stake instead of 1. So we actually get a +1 for this, so it's 5. But they've got Euron Crow's Eye. So the Lannisters are going to retreat, and they actually are going to lose one piece. So the Lannisters suffer a defeat from their attack on Seaguard against the Greyjoys. That is probably not good. Okay, so next up is going to have another attack, Moat Cailin, to the Greywater Watch. Greywater Watch, Moat Cailin. Let's grab a card each, Stark and Greyjoy. Theon Greyjoy versus Robb Stark. Oh, that's kind of cool. Theon Greyjoy versus Robb Stark. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 versus 4. Greyjoy is going to retreat down to Flint's. So defeat for the Greyjoys. And Robb and Theon are discard pile. Let's go on to Dorne marching into the Boneway to conquer it. And we'll also move Sunspear over to Ironwood. We'll move the Reach into the Blackwater. And we will move Old Town into the Dornish Marches. So that's that. Next up, back to Baratheon. Oh, sorry, Aaron. Aaron was going to... Let's have them attack the Blackwater from Mountains of the Moon. So it's House Aaron versus House Baratheon. Let's pick a card each. I'm doing the cards kind of like as a random deck for solo play reasons. So you've got Saladar San. So it's 3, 4, 5 versus 4, 5, 6, 7. Baratheons retreat and lose a piece to Harry Harding. Harry Harding is defeated. So Baratheon defeat and lose a miniature. I lose a meeple here. The twins, they've already gone. Let's go to Baratheon. Let's go to to Targaryen. Finally, Targaryen. They are going to cross in the ships into Dragonstone with this army. It's +1. And these guys will march into Pentos with the -1. These ships are already here. So we'll go ahead and do that battle first. So it's +1. I'm going to grab a card for Targaryen and for Baratheon. So we've got... wait. I'll actually pick it. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go with it. We got Khal Drogo leading the charge across the ocean in Renly Baratheon. Khal Drogo versus Renly Baratheon. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because he gets a +1 for each. So 12 versus 3 and 3, 6. 12 versus 6. I could say plus the 2 of Dragonstone. We're going to push these guys out to retreat to the Kingswood. And this is going to fall. Dragonstone falls to the Targaryens. Wow, huge upset for House Baratheon. Let's go ahead now and we've moved these already. Let's have the ships also attack. We'll move the 3 ships in. Shipbreaker Bay, 3 versus 2. We're going to also take a card for the combat, sea combat. We're going to have Zaro Zohan Daxos. And for Baratheons, we're going to have so 2, 6, and 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they got Stannis Baratheon. The Targaryens are pushed back. It says, oh, if you have ships in the embattlement in your opponent, each of your ships counts as 2. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 versus Stannis is 4, 5, 6. Stannis actually retreats. Stannis is going to retreat to Blackwater Bay, and the Targaryens have now fully invaded Westeros. And I believe that's going to wrap it up. We don't have Consolidate Powers this turn, so guys, thanks for watching. We'll move the token over to round 4, and we'll see you in round 4. Exciting round. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.